Welcome, busy midlife women. So, I recently heard my yoga teacher say about a restorative yoga pose, one of my favorite restorative poses, that it's like being held by the universe. Now, couldn't we midlife women handle being held in a loving presence more often? From what I've seen in my own experience and my experience of working with women for 20 years is yes, I think so. I'm Cindy Bensley Gertz of Conscious Living Arts Yoga and the Vibrant Woman program. We are living in some confusing times and we're leading complex lives. Women, especially those in midlife, and I'm talking roughly between the ages of 30 and 65, you're in your working years, raising children, caring for parents, involved in your community. We are disproportionately managing multiple roles and competing responsibilities. And maybe you can relate to that, especially if you're watching this, or maybe you know somebody who could relate and it's showing up in your body or you see it showing up in their body. So things like trouble sleeping, difficulty concentrating or focusing, your mind racing in the middle of the night when you wake up and can't get back to sleep. Or maybe you're in perimenopause, that time around menopause. It can be a few years before, a few years after. You're having night sweats and hot flashes, digestive issues, weight gain, or who knows, several other physical issues or emotional upheaval. And maybe you're just flat out exhausted, juggling all the time. You're parenting, you're partnering, you're working, you're caregiving, you're volunteering. It sounds overwhelming, right? So I am inviting you to take a day off. Take a day off and join me and my sisterhood for the Vibrant Woman Awakening Retreat. So I am inviting you to sink into simplicity and solace on this day, to enjoy long stretches of quiet, guided reflection. You'll get to connect deeply with yourself and with other women who know what you're going through. You'll be seen and appreciated for who you are. And you'll be gently held accountable to your sacred self-care because it's hard to do it alone. It's hard to stick with it by yourself. So this time of the year leading up to the winter solstice, it's one of my favorite times of the year. It's the darkest time of the year. And it supports going deeply inside yourself for rest, for reflection, and for renewal of not just your body, but your mind and your spirit. So remember that restorative pose that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So you're going to learn that one that feels like being held by the universe, as well as several others using the same setup. And I call this my signature save time with one setup. It's ideal for busy, burned out midlife women. And I created it and designed the flow because I needed it. I needed it myself. So you'll not see this series taught anywhere else. All right. So to register, you're going to check out the link in the comments below or in the email that this video came in. And if you register at least 4 days before the retreat, you'll still have the chance to take full advantage of the retreat bonus bundle of self-care, which is an amazing value at $108. Normally, this whole package, including the bonuses, would be well over $300. So what you're going to receive is the retreat and a recording of each of the 6 modules that the day is broken into. Quick reference guide to the poses and the practices, plus a 15-minute pre-retreat session with me and a 30-minute follow-up session up with me. And you'll receive those things whether you can attend the retreat live in person on Zoom or not. Okay, so that's amazing personalized attention to help you stay focused on your self-care. And you can also continue your connection with this amazing sisterhood of women in my community in the course portal. So the whole retreat will be housed on a course platform. And this is a great place to have community because it's minus the noise and the negativity of social media. This is a dedicated space. So I hope you are going to join us. And if you have questions or concerns that you need me to address first, you can contact me in one of three ways. You can email me at consciousliving.arts@gmail.com. You can post in Practices for Peace for Midlife Women if you're a member. That's my private Facebook group. If you're not a member, come and join us. It's free. And you can private message me if we're friends on Facebook. And if we're not already friends, request me and then private message me. So the email is kind of long. I'll spell that out for you, at least the first part of it, consciouslivingarts@gmail.com. So that's CONSCIOUS livingarts@gmail.com. Or join the Practices for Peace for Midlife Women on Facebook, or request a friend from me on Facebook and you can private message me. All right, I am looking so forward to seeing you at the retreat. Remember to click on that link to register. Shanti.